April from April's Home, and today I'm so excited to be sharing with you my Christmas Home Decor Tour for 2016. We have had a very busy December this year, so it has taken me a very long time to get my Christmas decor in order in just the way that I like it. My whole family is involved in a town singing Christmas tree play. Both my children as well as my son's fiance are in the choir, and my husband helps with the set build and things like that. So everybody's been very busy with practices and rehearsals and getting costumes in order and things like that. So we have had a very busy week this week, and I'm so excited to finally have all my decor done and my Christmas tree decorated. Today was the last day of the Singing Christmas Tree play, and now my children are all on Christmas break, so we can start relaxing around here and watching some Christmas specials and getting our holiday baking going, which I really love to do. I'm super excited to start baking Christmas cookies this next week. And I'm also very glad that my Christmas tree is all decorated and my house is ready to go for Christmas this year. So today I thought that I would share with you how I've decorated my home for Christmas 2016, as well as how I've decorated our Christmas tree this year. So here's the first room. This is the foyer, and this is the entryway to our house. And I've done this room a little bit differently than some of the other rooms in the house because I have this blue bookcase here, so I wanted to keep it a little bit lighter in this room and put in some of my white decor and things like that. So here's my first bookcase. I just love how the white looks on this turquoise bookcase. I've put my Joy sign up. I got that last year at Target. And this white tree up here I got at Target this year. I have on this shelf some of my Christmas books and a Christmas cloche there, as well as my little abominable snowmans that I got at CB2 last year. And this next shelf has more of my Christmas books, as well as just some other books that I thought matched this decor, and the polar bear that I got at Target, as well as the Merry and Bright sign from the Target dollar spot, and one of my cute little pine cone elves from World Market a couple years back. And then down on this shelf I have my little gold and white Santa, also from Target last year, and then this white star sign here from the dollar spot this year. And then the rest of the shelves are just my regular books. So that is how that shelf turned out. And this is my next little display here on top of my craft cupboard. I've set out some of the items that I got at Target this year. This really pretty little wire sort of star here with the little fairy lights. I love that. And this tree I got at Target, as well as this one here from Target this year. And the rest of the items were from previous years, and I added the red just so it would have a little pop of color. This red Noel sign, as well as some red Christmas baubles in the back, so that it will pick up the red that I have in my pictures behind the craft cupboard. So those are those two areas here in my foyer. Also in my foyer I have set out a basket of books and dolls for any of my younger family members that come over to visit. They can look through those books and play with the dolls. And then I've also brought the DVD cupboard into my foyer to make room for my tree. And because I had to bring the DVD cupboard out here, I figured I would decorate it as well. I've added just some Christmas foliage with some of my gold candles, with this little wooden house that I found at Target this year. It's got a built-in tea light, so I really love the way that that lights up. It's very pretty. And then also a couple more of my little abominable snowmen, which I just think are so cute. So I was really happy to work those into this part of my decor. And then just past my foyer I have the two doors that I always put little wreaths on for each season. And this is the same wreath I had last year. I got this at Target. And then I also added a little Noel ornament to the center, which I thought was really cute. I really love adding ornaments to the center of wreaths. I think that it just adds a little something extra to the wreath, and I really like the way that looks. So that is the wreath from last year at Target. And here's the wreath on my craft closet door across from my dining room. This is the new one that I purchased at Target this year. And also I've added a cute little ornament to the center of the wreath that says Merry Christmas. In my dining room I've gone for sort of a foresty green and red, along with some like lodge and forest type decor. So I put that wreath there, as well as two of these cute little skis that I found at the dollar spot hanging below that door there. So that is the wreaths on both of my doors across from my dining room. Okay, so here's this half of my dining room, and I've set out this cute little bear, furry bear pillow that I found at Target this year. I just love this pillow and I thought it would look perfect sitting out in my dining room decor. And then next is my first little bookcase here. On this shelf I've set out a bunch of my red and green decor as well as some of my vintage looking Santas. So this is my little woodland Santas here that I got years ago. I love them. And this is my Celtic Nativity right here that I put out every year. And I found this little Santa last year. He looks kind of like an old-fashioned Nordic Santa, so I really love that one. Up on my second shelf I have some of my Christmas books out with a cute little wooden sign there in the back from the Target Dollar Spot, as well as one of my favorite ornaments. This is a very old Santa that used to actually sit on my grandma's mantle when I was a child, and I've had this for years, so it's something that I put out every year and is really special to me. On this next shelf up I have some of my vintage looking deer that I got at World Market a couple of years ago. One of my little pine cone elves, as well as one on this side, as well as another deer. All those are from World Market. And this is one of my little olive wood nativity sets. Sort of a rustically carved version of the nativity scene. I just really love that. Up on the top shelf I have my bear that I picked up at Fred Meyer last year, as well as some green and red foliage and some red candles, as well as some little red lights through the foliage as well. So that is the first shelf there. And then this is my little seating area in my dining room. I set out some of the gray fur and plaid pillows that I got at the Target Dollar Spot this year, as well as this cute little Paddington Bear doll that a friend at church actually brought me today as a gift. She saw it in the store and thought of me. She knows that I love Paddington Bear, and she brought me that as a gift, which I thought was so sweet, and I thought that it fit in perfectly here in my decor. On my little mirrored table, I've set out the cute little red truck from the Target Dollar Spot, as well as on the little cake stand from the Dollar Spot. And on the top of that cake stand, just some Christmas foliage in a little white pitcher from IKEA. And then my next little chair here has the pillows again, also from the Target Dollar Spot, as well as this cute little plush fire that I just loved. It was in the Target Christmas Decor section this year. So that's my little Christmas seating area in my dining room. Then I've also decorated the tops of my bookcase. On this side I've put out my little wooden fox, as well as another one of my old-fashioned Santas, and he's sort of sitting in the little wooden box that was in the Target Dollar Spot, and the fox is sitting on top of my favorite plaid lunchbox. And then this is the little shelf underneath the window in my dining room. I really love how this turned out. It's a cute little woodland scene. I've set out a bunch of the cute little woodland animal figures, as well as some of the little sort of camping and lodge themed ornaments that I found at Target this year. So here's the cute little fox. I just love him, and the little bear. And in the back you can see I've set out some of the little ornaments that all have to do with like camping or lodge, a little backpack and a car, and a little mini fire. The little flat trees here, I've got some little ones as well as some of the larger ones in my window. Those are from the Container Store. And there's the cute little bear and a little candle here in front of this tree. This wooden tree with the lights was also from Target this year. Here are the little deer here, which I think are so cute. I absolutely love how these little figures are dressed up for winter, and I just think they look so cute sitting out here with the Christmas foliage and all the different little decorations. I've added some of the little deer there, as well as all of my little ornaments and some Christmas foliage in the back, as well as some of the little copper fairy lights. So that's the little table under my dining room window, and above the window I've strung some basic Christmassy garland with pine cones and red berries, as well as hung up this little wooden twig star that I found at the Target Dollar Spot, and I've also added lights to this garland as well. So that is the window in my dining room, and this is the top of the other bookcase flanking my dining room window. I've used this candle holder from Yankee Candle in the back, and I've added little fairy lights to the inside to light it up instead of candles, and then that is an electric candle up on top there, and one of my old-fashioned Santas. And this is the other half of my dining room. This is my other bookcase, and on the top I've decorated it in a lot of gold with some little red berries there. Those are the hurricane lamps that I had last year, some of my glittery deer, and the star from Target last year, and this glass light up tree that I found at Joann Craft and Fabric Store, as well as another deer there, and all along you can see the little red berries. I thought I would keep the top of this one a little bit more simple. I loved all of the gold there with the little red berries, so that's how I decorated the top of that bookcase. And on the bookshelf sitting out in one of my little terrariums, I've hidden two of my cute little Sunny Angel Christmas dolls in amongst the little air plants there, and and tucked a couple of my little Christmas Tsum Tsums by the bookcase, so that is that little shelf. And also with my table this year, I've kept the center very simple. I usually clear this and put a lot of food on it to serve, so I didn't want to have an elaborate centerpiece that would just have to be taken down anyway. So I've set out my tray with some of my plaid things in it and little red berries, and set out some candy canes as well as an empty glass jar that I will fill with my peppermint marshmallows, and I'll set this up as a hot cocoa station when I have company. So that's the center of my table. Just a nice simple centerpiece so that I have plenty of room on my table for all the goodies that I'll set out for people to enjoy. And then in my living room, this is my little hallway table, and I've gone with a lot of gold and wood as well as some Christmas foliage in my living room. So on this table, I've set out 2 of my little gold deer from Target last year, as well as some Christmas foliage and some of the little wooden skis from Target's Dollar Spot last year. And underneath that, a little golden star as well as another gold deer from Target. On the top of my DVD cupboard, I've set out a red lamp from IKEA with a plaid deer on the center on the cake stand from Target Dollar Spot last year, as well as the cute little car, another one of the cute little cars from the Target Dollar Spot, as well as a little bit of gold foliage to kind of tie it into the rest of the living room, which has a lot of gold in it. I've set out some fruit and poinsettias on my bar counter here with my little elephant doll that I've had for years, and this cute little red car, and also my little snow globe that I found at Home Depot last year with another poinsettia. And then under my TV, I've decorated it just with some simple Christmas foliage and gold baubles, as well as some of my little copper tea lights and a peace sign that I found at Target last year. I thought that that looked really nice under the TV. I love this peace sign. I think it's so pretty. And this is how I've decorated my mantle this year. I really love how this turned out. I went with mostly a wood and gold theme, as well as some Christmas foliage. I have this sort of coppery gold sign from Target last year, as well as Christmas foliage strung with some white lights, as well as these little candle holders that I found at World Market this year, along with these electric candles on my antler candle holders that I got at Fred Meyer last year, my golden deer head from Target last year, as well as some cute little pine cone candle holders. I also keep out one of my Bath & Body Works candles burning here all the time, and another one of my candles back there. I've put skis on the walls surrounding my big letter M. Those are from the Target Dollar Spot last year. So that is my mantle this year. I love how it turned out. I love the gold with the wood. I think it's really, really pretty. I also have sitting out at the base of my fireplace here some blankets and dolls, as well as some toys here for when my niece comes over to play, and these cute little fur buckets that I found at Michael's, and also this cute little basket here from the Target Dollar Spot last year. In the rest of the living room, I've set out some blankets and my little fur blankets and Christmas pillows, as well as this cute little polar bear here that I made at Build-A-Bear a couple of years back. On the end tables, I've used these gold bottle brush trees from Target last year, as well as some Christmas foliage and cute little candle holders there from Yankee Candle, and some Christmas Hershey Kisses in my candy dish. So that's one of my end tables there. And this is my other end table. I've set out a couple of the golden bottle brush trees from Target last year, as well as some Christmas foliage and a little glitter deer from Target, all on the wooden charger from Target this year. I've also set out some of the coasters from the Target Dollar Spot as well. So that is my other end table. And then lastly, we just finished this week decorating our Christmas tree. Every year we get a Douglas fir Christmas tree. They grow all around here, and I just think that they're beautiful and they smell great. And so this is how I've decorated the tree this year. Simple white lights with sort of a felted rope garland that I found at Target this year. I thought that that would be interesting to try out. And a bunch of my cute little woodland ornaments, like this little logger here and the fox, some of my mushrooms and forest animals and things like that. So you can see a bunch of the ornaments that I picked out at Target this year as well as last year, some of our other ornaments from previous years also. I absolutely love these constellation ornaments that I found at Target earlier this year. I found a bear pattern constellation as well as these really pretty deer constellation ornaments. They really pick up the light nicely. There's our fur letter M that I found at Target last year, and just some of the other fun ornaments that I've found over the years. Topped with our golden star there. Here's a vintage ornament. I always add some of the vintage ornaments that I have from my childhood tree. Like this glass ball here, as well as this little angel up here. This little angel actually belonged to my Nana, and it's been on my tree since I was a child. Here's one of my favorite fox ornaments, as well as some of the straw star ornaments. A little elf there, the little fox ornament that I bought at World Market, another one of our letter M's from Target this year. And here's this cute corkboard ornament of the United States with our pin in Oregon. And just a bunch of other fun woodlandy themed ornaments. I just really love the way the tree turned out this year. I think it's very happy, and I love the woodland touches and the pretty white light. So that is our Christmas tree for 2016. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at how I've decorated my home for Christmas 2016, as well as how we've decorated our Christmas tree this year. I hope everyone is having a nice December and having a wonderful holiday and Christmas season. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for more videos from April's Home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.